Shabbat Shalom, my friends. I want to begin by thanking you, all of my friends and my students and all of our family's friends and my dad's clients and colleagues and friends of so many years for coming and showering so much love and sympathy and just being there for us, for our family in this time of need. It really is appreciated. And I want to dedicate my words of Torah, Le'ilu Nishmat, for the sake of the elevation of my father's holy soul, Levi ben Avram Tzvi, something in this Parsha that's so characteristic of my father and of what's happening in Israel today. The 9th plague was the plague of darkness, which takes place in this week's Parsha. That God literally made ancient Egypt go dark for 3 days. And the Torah tells us, Lo ra'u ish et achiv, one man did not see his brother, v'lo kamu ish mitachtav, and nobody got up for the next Shloshet Amim for 3 days. Ulechol b'nei Yisrael haya or b'moshvatam, but the Jewish people, they had light in their areas where they dwelt. And this is so apropos. Of course, it's speaking specifically about the thickness of the darkness was so thick that one person could not only not see each other, they couldn't physically get up. But that's what it means to help another, right? Light is where you are getting up and you're seeing other people for who they are, for what they're going through. My father of blessed memory saw other people. That's why he was there for so many others in their times of need, when they were strangers to this country or trying to get in from some other country. The amount of people that my father saved and helped in his one life, it was just unbelievable. He saw people for where they were and he got up. He inconvenienced himself. He moved his seats, if you will, to be able to help other people. And in doing so, he created tremendous, tremendous light. Darkness is created when we don't see each other. The Egyptians did not see each other, and therefore they were enveloped in darkness. They didn't get up from one another. But it says that the Jewish people, Ulechol b'nei Yisrael haya or b'moshvatam, the Jewish people, in contrast to the Egyptians, there was light. There is darkness in Hamas, and in the areas that Hamas controlled, there is now darkness, and there is so much light in Israel today. Because Jews are seeing one another, and we are reacting magnificently to these terrible events of October 7th by getting up for each other and by not allowing our different ideologies and our different perspectives to keep us from seeing one another and being there for each other. I thank you all for being there for us, for our family in our hour of darkness. And I'm so inspired by the way the Jewish people are being there for one another, getting up for one another, and not allowing our differences of opinion to get in the way. One of the many things our father left us with was a love for our fellow Jew, irrespective of their orientation or their ideology. He got that from his father, from Isaiah of blessed memory, and there's no greater elevation for my father's soul than us continuing to help each other and to bring light by seeing each other, getting up for one another, and making that kind of Kiddush Hashem, sanctification of Hashem's name, that my father did for so many years. May his soul be elevated, and may we all have a beautiful, peaceful Shabbos, and may light continue to reign on Israel.
נשמה שנתת